Welcome to the vibiest channel on the internet. Today I'm going to be telling you guys the easiest method to become president in BitLife, okay? I made a tutorial on this a few months ago, but since then I've gotten better at this game and I know a little bit more about it, so this should be a better, final, easy to follow tutorial. So basically the first thing you want to do is just get rich, and that's pretty easy to do. There's lots of tutorials out there. I just have one in the top right corner if you guys want to click that. It's the easiest way to get ultra rich in this game. As you can see with Drip Johnson, I have 106 septillion dollars. So once you've gotten a whole bunch of money, at least $1 billion preferably, because then you could max out your campaign budget. And after that, you just want to have a child and then age up until they are 18 years old. You also want to make sure that their smart stat is pretty high. So that's pretty easy with Gmode. You just go to edit their stats. But if you don't have Gmode, you're just going to have to abandon them and then have another child, and hopefully that one has better stats. Alrighty, eventually this message should show up. They're going to want to go to college. And here you just want to make sure that their major is political science. So here it says finance. So let's just go disapprove of the major and then scroll down here to political science. There we go. Try to change his mind and he agreed. Perfect. By the way, if political science is not an option right there, you can just back out the app, try again, and then try this whole process one more time. Then let's just pay for the tuition. And then you just want to age up a little bit more. All right. So at 42 years old, it says my son Drip graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in political science. So this is when you're going to want to switch to your child's life. So if you don't have Gmode, you can just commit suicide and then switch to your child that way. But if you do have Gmode, here's an easier way. Let's just go over here to switch. And then at this point, you should be with the character that has a lot of money and the political science degree. And this is the one that you're going to become the president with. So this version, Drip Johnson, he just decided to go to the graduate school. So we're just going to let this be. And I'm just going to graduate here. Let's not look for a job right away. Let's actually go to education and law school, apply to law school. Let's pay that with cash. And then once you graduate, you just want to look for a job and then become a lawyer. And then from here, you just want to age up a little bit until you are able to run for governor. So let's just run for governor of New York. And for political party, most people would probably recommend Democrats because BitLife, the developers of this game, they openly support the Democrat Party in the United States. So it wouldn't be completely unreasonable to assume that there's a little bit of bias in the programming of this game. And the next for platform, I've never seen a difference with any of these. So I'm just going to click social issues. And we were unable to make it onto the ballot for some reason. That's trash. I guess we just have to work a little bit longer at this lawyer job. And then honestly, once you reach 35 years old, you can try running for the president of the United States. I've never won it without going to governor first, so I don't think it matters, but let's just go education. I doubt we're going to be on the ballot. Yeah, there we go. But let's try running for governor of New York once again. Let's go economy and $10 million straight down the drain. Alrighty, so fast forward 5 more years once again. Let's try Democrats economy, $10 million, and there we go. We got it this time. So now I'm just going to walk you guys through my thought process through answering all these scenarios within this game. So first one, I always treat them with respect because I don't see a benefit to answering the other two. And for this make it fashion scenario, your fashion conscious campaign manager suggests that you freshen up your look a little bit. It'll help your chances of getting elected. I usually just say 3-piece suit, but I think this is one of the ones that are just kind of silly and it doesn't matter at all what you say. So I'm just going to say 3-piece suit. I don't think it matters though. But this one, a rally crasher, while making an impassioned speech at an outdoor campaign rally, you suddenly notice a massive hot air balloon floating toward the crowd that has your opponent Savannah Gallo's face painted on it with a speech bubble saying, "Vote for me, not a big baby." Calling the police would be a bad idea because you're just playing right into their hands. Same reason for ending the rally. Laughing along just makes you seem too easy and, you know, you're not strong. And belittling my opponent, even though I don't like the wording right there, I think that's the best answer. There's always some allegations as well whenever you try to run for something in this game, and I always just deny it. The other answers just don't seem as good, and we lost that time 47% to 48%. That's perfectly fine. You just have to remember that it is 100% luck based. All you can do is just give the best answers you can, and it's just up to BitLife whether they're going to give you the presidency or not, or the governor or whatever. Alrighty, so I just aged up a little bit and now we are running for president. Somehow we got on the ballot. I don't know how. I just kept on putting in $1 billion each time I ran. But let's treat them with respect once again. Green planting while out on a campaign trail. A hippie on a tie-dyed shirt approaches issues and ask what you will do to help create a more sustainable environment. I definitely think that decreasing the use of fossil fuels is the most politically correct answer, so that is what we will give in this game. Next one though, we have while speaking before a large group on a college campus, a student asks you, if elected, what change would you most like to see at the White House? I believe that this is just another joke scenario, so let's just put in a video arcade, I guess. All right, here's another allegation. Always just deny it right away. I don't even care what it says. And there we go. We got elected for president, even though we lost in the governor election. So yeah, that is going to be it for today. Comment down below if you have any more questions about how to become president within this game, or if you want quicker response from me, just join the Discord server. I'm on there most of the time, and you guys can just ask me whatever you want, whenever you want. Also, please comment down below if you want to see a video on how to keep your approval rating as high as possible, because it's pretty hard to do that in this game. Some answers are pretty tricky. By the way, if you just keep on failing for whatever reason and you end up dying before you become president, then you just want to remember to click continue and then click try again instead of starting a new life. And then at that point, you're just back at 23 years old with your political science degree, and it's a lot easier because you're just skipping the first 23 years of your life. That's why the beginning of this video was so important, because failure is inevitable and you're just gonna have to try again sometimes.